Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another spectacular episode of Building with BdoubleO. When I say spectacular, I don't lie. I mean it. I absolutely mean it. But by the way, before I get started too much, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to do a little stream. Going to try to stream on the Crewcraft server. Do some Crewcraft streaming. If you've been following that series. We've been trying to level up our MCMMO numbers, and people have been passing us, so we're gonna blow people out the water. Plus, we're working on a PvP map over there, so I'm gonna be doing that. So check in Saturday. That would be the 23rd of January. I think this... No, that ain't gonna be enough, is it? Is that gonna be enough? Sure it is, yes. I wanted to try something. I was messing around here. I've been doing so much off camera. So much. Boom. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this block looks what I thought it looked like. I don't know if the game has been like this for a while, but there is some serious accuracy with the bow and where the arrows land. And it's pretty crazy. Like, for some reason, I've felt like the bow isn't very accurate and arrows kind of spread all over the place. But that's not really the case. You could very easily do like some target shooting, right? Let's say we want to hit this bullseye right dead center. That's a pretty big block, but pretty close, pretty close. Let's try again. Let's try for a little bit better dead center there. That's a little bit better. But look at this. I mean, this is landing right there. Oh, that's pretty close too. I was aiming a little bit to this side. They land. I'm exactly. Let's stand back a little bit too. There's quite a drop on these arrows. Oh, that was a perfect bullseye. There's quite a drop on the arrows, but they land really accurately. So you could set something up like this creeper block and say, okay, you got to hit it in the eyes, right? Obviously, you couldn't score this with redstone or anything, but I never realized how accurate the bows were now. Or the arrows. Now that one looked like it glitched out a little bit. Let's aim for this little pixel right here, okay? Let's see if we can't tag it. Oh, that looks pretty good. That's off to the side a little bit, but that's pretty cool. That's one of the little things that I just noticed. But BdoubleO been doing a lot of work off camera. I think you guys are going to be excited about what we have done today. I did a lot. Usually I start off about where we were at last episode, maybe a little bit. There is a lot that has been accomplished here. And I'm going to keep my sword out just in case. But here is the entrance hall. Look at that chandelier. Right? Come on. Let me just double check and make sure we are 100% safe here. Safety first, BdoubleO. Safety first. No, we are not. How did he spawn? Because we are on half slabs here. He must have spawned here. Or here, maybe? What is this? What is this? This is light level 8 at my feet, which should be safe. Although this is light level... Yeah, he spawned here. Oh, that's too bad. For the most part, this area is spawn safe from mobs and stuff, which is always important. I don't want them blowing up my stuff. But yeah, here's how we're sitting now, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I did some more detailing to the floor. I don't know how much I did off camera. But yeah, the floor, nice and detailed. It's got a good look to it. Implemented some of that end stone there. And this chandelier, with this new glass texture, looks so beautiful. Even without the new glass texture, the little sparkles on the end rods are so gorgeous. It just adds to the beauty of a chandelier, and I think that is going to change chandeliers forever. If you're doing a chandelier in Minecraft, you need to use end rods. That's what they're called, right? End rods, yeah. Because they sparkle, they twinkle. A chandelier is supposed to be pretty for the most part. Now, if we go to areas that are really like that Knight's Keep that we did, we'll probably do torches there because not as extravagant or anything. But if you're doing a really beautiful chandelier, that's what you want to do right there. I did put some glowstone behind here, which really lit up that throne. And I kind of just redetailed that out a little bit. Now you're noticing something on the side, right? Do you see this? I did a little bit of a bull mural on the sides here. At two bulls charging at each other. And I think it looks pretty sick. Like, you get the gist. You know it's two bulls. Like, when you walk in, you see it and you know it. Don't you? It's very, very obvious what they are to me. And I spent quite some time doing this and working this out. But let me tell you the trick. Let me tell you my trick and how I made this work and how I did these little murals. But first, originally I had planned on having like sand on the bottom. And then wool, like purple, red, and like a yellow sun, and like a sunset, like two bulls charging on like a sun with a sunset behind. And that's what I did in a creative world. But when I got here and just did the bulls, I almost feel like it should just stay that way. We can actually, let's go look at the sunset thing that I did. I'm sure you'd want to see that. So here it is, okay? And this is kind of why I decided not to do it. This bull looks a little different than the ones that I use, but it's not bad. This is a preference thing. You know, it's up to you. If you felt like you wanted to add like a lot of color and make it look really busy, you could do something like that. Basically what I did is I made the sun, and then I went orange, red, purple, and once I got those in, I kind of just started like blending the textures a little bit to form just as much of a gradient as you could get in such a small space for Minecraft. So if you wanted to go that route, you can. That's a route you could take, but I decided against it. So this is what we got. And I think it looks really good. It's good like this. It's better kind of plain. The other way looked just a little bit cartoony. I'm not a big fan of pixel art stuff. And I think the other thing was just getting a little too pixel arty. But anyway, so the way I did this, I worked on this for several hours trying to get something that looked like a bowl that could fit in this space. This is only like 8 or 9 blocks high. The space that I wanted to use from here to here was 8 blocks. I wanted it off of the ground a little bit. So what I did, I ended up going online on the World Wide Web, www.something. No, I went to Google and I just Googled charging bull. And I got a lot of images. And I found a black and white image of a bull kind of in a charging position. And I don't know if it matters or not, but I grabbed the smallest one I could find. And I took that into Photoshop and I just reduced the image size to have a height of 8 pixels. And there are different image reduction styles. And at first I chose preserve hard edges, which just tries to keep the pixels as tight as possible, which usually works pretty well for Minecraft, but it didn't work. So it kind of just blended the textures, and what was left was this really dark outline shadow that looked kind of like this. And I think it worked out really well. I used wood logs, which really helped, because if you use the wood logs, you can almost form, you keep the same color, the same texture, but you can almost form the face by going down, and you can almost form the horns by going this way. So you can change texture directions to keep it looking interesting, and you know, kind of just making it look like what you want it to look like. Now, the other thing is, if I was just to use like wool, the image that I got was a black and white image, and I got like this really black, gray, and light gray and white image that I could have copied exactly with Minecraft wool. But I decided to go that route, and I think it turned out pretty well. I have more to show you, but my wife just called, so I gotta check that real quick, and I'll be right back with you. Classic women wanting to talk all the time. Oh, how's your day? How's your day? No, I'm just kidding. She didn't. She was just wanting to talk. We are so in love. But anyway, okay, listen. We did this, and this is beautiful. Like, I think this turned out freaking fantastic. This is one of those moments where if I was playing in front of a crowd, the crowd would be going, yeah! Go! Beat us! Oh! Great building! Maybe? No, I don't think they do that. I've been getting quite a lot of comments lately about being the modern day Bob Ross, which is the most flattering thing anybody's ever said to me. So thanks for thinking that. But maybe Bob Ross if he was out of his mind a little bit crazy. So here's the other thing. We had this entranceway, which was looking kind of weird, and I did the best I could with it. I kind of just tried to add some structure, and I think it's going to be passable. But if you can see, and if you notice, we have... Hey, baby! What's up, dude? Well, shut up. Welcome to the jungle. We've got fun and games. Bam! Practicing my MC MMO. But anyway, we've decided on some colors here. The colors for this nation are going to be light blue and yellow. I think the yellow will represent a sun. I think the light blue will represent a sky. So I'd like to work out a banner today at some point. I think that'd be really, really fun. I think I'd do it off camera. We won't work it out together. That's freaking insanity. But anyway, let's go down this hallway. So this, if we want to keep this wall one wide, we're going to have a bull mural on the other side. So I've tried to keep that. Welcome to the inner workings of the pyramid now. Now we're talking. Now things start to get really, really interesting. So to preserve this bull mural and not cut it off, I've done a really tall ceiling in this hallway, this main hallway off of the pyramid, and I think it works out really, really well. I just kind of kept that type of ceiling design that we had out there. This will probably be the last time you see a ceiling design like that. I think I'll try to get more intricate and more interesting in the other rooms. But yeah, so we've got that, right? The ceiling design, it's nice and tall. We preserve the bull murals. You don't actually, I mean, you can't really make it out from this point, but it's there. I didn't want to put a ceiling right here and cut it off. You know, this would be probably the ceiling height that I would normally do. Right here, but then you got this, and it's weird. It just looks weird to me. Some people, it might not bother too much, and if you did that, I wouldn't even scoff at you for it because, hey, you do what you do, right? You make it work. But yeah, so that's what I got going. What I need to work on now is I started kind of laying out somewhat of a structure here, and here's where things get kind of dangerous. I've been trying to light up as I go, but I'm having some trouble. So we've got rooms off of this, and there's going to be so many rooms in this place. Hi! No. Hello? Dude, he's aimed downside on me so hard, boy! Don't aim on me, come on, I'll be double freaking O. Don't aim down on me. Come through. Got you, boy! He tried, you see him try to sneak attack. He popped through that door so fast and so hard. Skeleton AI is insane now. But yeah, so there's some dangerous stuff going on out in this area. So, as you can see, there's oak wood in here. And I think we're going to quickly depart from... Ooh, the mouse is freaking out. There we go. Got my mouse back. We're going to quickly depart from the pure sandstone look as we start getting into the inner workings of this area. Let me clean the bottom of my mouse real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Clean. Okay, good. Yeah, that once we get into the inner workings, we're going to see more wood and less pure sandstone. And I think that'll be good for us. But yeah, so we've got this area here. These are just some rooms. This one's obviously going to be sandstone because that's how that is. Or I could shrink the room if I end up not liking it. Shrink the room and just make it 4 wide and cover up that wall as well. Not so big of a deal. I'm not too concerned about that right now because we're not looking at doing interior design here. Interior design is going to be tricky. It's going to be very tricky, but we'll see. Now, here we step down. Okay, here we're up on this level because I wanted to be level with this. I built this up on the sides to kind of add some interest to the room, have some different levels. Okay, the phone's going to be shut off completely. There you go, stupid idiot phone. This adds some interest, having a different elevation here for this walkway. So I didn't want to have another step down that would kind of be a little over the top and make no sense. So we're up here, but if I continued this at this same level, we would have the floor be right there, and that doesn't work for me on this backside. If you remember on the pyramid, we have this detail starting right here on the back of the pyramid, and it goes all the way around the back, and it wraps around this side as well. So you can see it here very plainly. I haven't done anything over on this side yet. So this is where it starts. So I think this will be down on this level. This is perfect floor level for this. And it'll work out fine. It's, again, something that's adding interest to the area. So I like it. This room, actually, right here, looks really cool. I like this room, and I think I'm going to leave the size. I don't even think I'm going to chop it up. I don't know what it'll be, what purpose it'll serve. It is kind of right off of the throne room, so it could be some sort of preparation meeting hall before the elders go out and, taxes are raised, more wheat for us, or something like that, So yeah, could be that. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now. I've got this glowstone right here, and a painting could easily cover that. I think we'll do that when the time comes. But that's kind of how we're sitting right now. That's pretty much a tour of everything I've done. I know that's taken quite some time to show, but we're doing things a little backwards today. I did a lot of building and prep beforehand. I wanted to come right in, come out guns blazing, and really surprise you with some of the fun stuff that I've been doing. So anyway, let me try to work out some banner action for you. I don't think, working on these hallways in these rooms is going to be an interesting thing that you're going to enjoy. So I'm going to do a lot of that, a lot of this off camera, and kind of try to save some interesting things for you on camera. It's funny, a couple of episodes I was at the point where I was like, yeah, I think we might be near complete on what we can do on this area. But as soon as I started working on the insides of this pyramid, so it's just been a huge resurgence of inspiration because it just adds a ton of life. I built all this city, all of this I've built, and now I'm probably going to do just as much inside of that pyramid. There's a whole other city inside there, and you're going to need that. If you have an emperor or a pharaoh or something ruling this area, he's going to need a lot of people helping to a lot of staff and whatnot, and a lot of people helping rule this land. So I think it's pretty cool. Makes a lot of sense to me. But anyway, let me get to work, okay? I'm going to get to work on this banner thing. Get out of here. Get to work on this banner thing, and I'll be back with you very, very shortly. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to this. I hope you guys are excited. This is gonna be a blast. We're gonna have some fun. Give me that. Thank you. All right. So, give me that. Thank you. Here we go. Okay. We are in kind of a deserty, would you say Aztec-y kind of place, you know? Hieroglyphs and whatnot. So let's try to keep that feel if we can. All right, we'll have several different designs we can go off of. Let's just do the first design first, and hopefully our inventory cooperates with us enough. I have not the dyes that I need. Now I do. Okay, let's go. So hold on, let's see. We're going to need, bring this over here. There we go. I'm going to need to start with, I forgot already, right off the bat. I need to go get some bricks, because brick is going to start the bottom of this design. Bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop. Brick, brick stair, brick, brick. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. All right, we're gonna start it off with some bricks. Bunny hopping. So the brick is going to be kind of a, it's going to be a good base for this Aztec design, but too much of this brick look is going to make it look kind of weird. Just like you can see it in my hand there. It just looks like brick, but the nice thing about it is the way they've shaded it and the way they've kind of shadowed it. That looks nice. So it's a good base, I think. Now, if we take that, if we do this and this, it breaks it up a little bit. Now, without placing it, I'm just going to hold it in my hand. Well, I can place it. There you go. Now you're starting to get, looks like some carved designs and whatnot, which I think kind of looks cool for out here in this area. No options yet. This is just the way I want to do it for 100% certain. This is how I want to do it. And we could go like, or no, we are going to go like that and like that to get a sun on there, right? I looked up some ways to make bowls and stuff, and if you want to get like a face or something or a character, you're gonna need a creeper head, which I still haven't gotten. So that's not going to be an option, making a bowl. But since it's in such a desolate, dry area, a sun I think is going to work out well. So we've got that, but I want to make the sun look a little more interesting. So I'm just going to pop a little white dot in the middle of it. Okay, so this could be a completed design right there. That could be the end. That could be the banner. All right, and I like it. I think that looks really, really nice. But let's try again. Let's try again, and let's give another option here. So we start out with a brick, and we'll go light blue again, and we'll also do this again. Okay, but then we'll go a different route. We're gonna go, I'm going to need more of this. Yes, that's plenty. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's go like this and put a border on it. Okay. And then we do our daisy and our sun in the middle. I think if we're going to do a sun, that's going to be a way to go. So then there's that option with the border on the outside. Okay. And then we have one final option that we can try. We'll go like this, starting with the white base. I think you guys have got the gist by now, right? Get that, and get these. And we'll put a little different border on it this time. It'll be the vine border, which I think could look cool as well. And it gives just a little bit of a different look. Vine, light blue, and it actually goes over the top of the sun a little bit. So then there's, let's put it here, right? And right now I think about screenshots. Let's put it right there. So those are our 3 potential designs. I think they look good. This one is cool. This one is cool, but I think it's got like, you see it's got like this S shape right here, which is cool, and it's got this kind of S weaving pattern and then that coming out of there. So I think that looks really cool. This has it as well. It kind of has that same design. This looks very broken up without the border. I was almost worried that it would almost look too much like brick. But it might be okay. Now here's what's really cool about these. You can, and I've never tried this before, but you can pop these bad boys inside. Let's just put some of this stuff away. You can pop these boys inside of these item frames. Now, isn't that cool? Isn't that a really unique look? Like, you'll never get anything like that. You can, at the same time, put that on a shield and put the shield in there. Let's just do it. Let's just put it on this shield right here. Now, when you put it on your shield, you can see it right there in my hand. And let's try to even get a closer look. F5, F5. You can see, how do I do this? There you go. There's a decent look at it. It kind of degrades it a little bit. But it's still, you still get the gist. Like, imagine if this was some sort of factions server, which I would love. I mean, who knows how you would implement that? Not even a faction server, but some sort of, I don't know what they're even called, but like maybe an economy server where, you know, people work their way up and there can be a pharaoh of this area, somebody that leads this area, and workers, servants and people that serve the pharaoh, and you know, something like that could be really cool. And a military, you know, all of the military could be having shields like this with this design on it. Could be really cool, and you get the gist. It serves the purpose. Oh, the handle kind of freaks out when you go like that, doesn't it? Weird. So yeah, and I can't get that banner off of there now. That's forever on there. But that's okay. It's really cool though. I think the look is really, really nice. So what do you all think? What do you all think? What do you like the best? I'm going to make one more. I know we've made a lot of banners here today, but I'm going to make that one more time. I'm going to get that other brick. Did that just stay in there? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll go say, where'd my banner go? I want to hang these in the pyramid, and I want to just kind of get an idea of what they could look like in there. Boom, 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 boom. Yellow sun, white dot in the middle, and there's that one. Okay, cool. Let's put these dies away. I've been putting all my dies over here by the sheepies. Boom, boom, boom. Wool, boom, boom, boom. That's good enough, right? More shears, add them to the bunch. Let's grab these guys. But let me lay this one out too, okay? So which do you like best? Do you like this one? This would be number one. There's going to be a poll. I'm going to put a poll in the video. If you're watching on, maybe even in mobile, I'm going to use a YouTube built-in poll with a video card. There should be a little eye up here, right here. If you hover over it, it should pop up. And then it'll say poll. You can vote for which one is your favorite. I'm going to sleep first because I am a sleepy little boy. But we'll vote for which one we like best, okay? I'm a little bit on the undecided side of things, so this is up to you, and this is where the Let's Play shines. 1, 2, or 3. 2 and 3 are very similar, but you can see there's differences. More white shining through on this one. 1, 2, or 3. I have no preference. I like number 1 the best. No, I'm just playing. I have no preference either way. But let's go in. Let's go in there. Let's go in the pyramid and let's hang a couple of these and let's see what we get. See if we get anything interesting. We might be doing some fighting in here as well, which could really suck. Would they hang on this? Yeah, they could hang in here. Yeah, they could. You know, there. From time to time, boy, that looks nice. Yeah, that's very blue. See, one of the nice things or bad things about this one is you get a little bit of a stripe pattern on the side. This one is just solid. It's kind of a preference thing again, whatever you prefer, but I think this fits our theme a little better. Don't let me sway your vote, because that's not what I'm trying to do. Because I've changed my mind multiple times on things. It's not a bad look either. I mean, we put that lower, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I do like that as much. Oh, I was breaking that. It wasn't making a sound. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Let's try this one up there, shall we? Are we reaching that? I don't think we're reaching that. Brock. Time to pray to Brock. Give me that. Makes no sound. Interesting. Interesting indeed. We'll try these over the throne and see what we get. No sound at all. Yeah, that's not a bad look. There's that one. They're all good. They're all good in their own way. I guess it's just a preference thing, but we'll see. We'll see what the community says and votes for. But oh yeah, I was going to show you too. I still have item frames. Wonderful. So you can do something like, we're safe. We're safe in here. Good. You can do something like, boom. And the shield went here. There you go. Boom. And look at how that just sits. That's crazy. I didn't know it sits out like that. It's off to the side a little bit. But you could turn it on its side like that. You could even, here's the thing that was really interesting to me. This exact design, except with green, would be a perfect dollar bill. A perfect dollar bill. Is that not nuts? You make a dollar bill, turn it on its side like that. It's an easy way to say, like, this is the money place. And I may do that, actually. Like, it's like put that above a bank or something. There's so much you can do. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I'm just loving this. I've never been as immersed in the game of Minecraft as I am right now. I'm so excited. And I don't know if it's just because my imagination's going crazy or what, but I've been having so much fun in this desert world. And who would have thought? Like, desert seems so bland, but I maybe it's just the challenge of making something so bland feel alive and feel like there is life here. And I think we're doing it slowly but surely. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it here for today. We've done a lot off camera. Hey! Hi! Extreme accuracy? Missed it by a long shot. We're going to have to aim like there. Nailed it! Did y'all see that drop? Yeah, you got freaking wrecked, boy. And he's coming for... Oh... That was the most unbelievable shooting experience y'all have ever seen in your entire life. Okay, I'm out for the day, okay? I'm going to stop, and I'm going to just keep freaking working. We're going to have a wall around this city. We're going to have it filled in. What I'm really wanting to feel as far as exteriors is I want buildings packed right up against this. I want some other more unique buildings around here. And I think we can make this place just an absolutely epic, amazing area. I've also been inspired. The idea of having like some sort of something going on here with like, I don't know. If you know what that is called, where it can't be economy. Maybe it is. I'll look it up myself. But if there's some sort of plug-in or something where people have different classes and you can earn them and some stuff like that, let me know. Because that could be really, really cool in an area like this. But anyway, I'm going to call it for today. All right? I love you guys to death. Let me know again which one is your favorite, and we'll see you in the next episode.